Hello, entrepreneurs. Welcome to another great session of this podcast. I've been laughing because I've got a friend of I'm an entrepreneur here, but myself, I am the business doctor, Keitumetse Lekaba, managing director at I'm an Entrepreneur. Alex, my brother.
Hello, ma'am.
You are a very good friend of ours.
I am, but I want you to tell me again. You are who?
I am the business doctor, Keitumetse Lekaba, with an MBA from Gibbs.
Come on now. What else go? What else?
Let me say no. I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm on you. You are not on me.
Okay.
I'm on you.
Yes.
Let's speak Gemelli, and pantry and therapy and Manaka Coffee and all the things you're doing. What's happening? What's news? What's news for Alex? Your businesses?
Guys, what's news is that I've grown up. That's the
You
only
love
news.
growth.
I've grown up. We've built a few brands in the last 8 years.
Mm-hmm.
Gemelli's turning 9 this year.
Oh, wow. You know, successes look like it happens overnight.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's been 9 years.
Well, bro, it's been before those 9 years. It's been since I was 19.
Sheesh.
So that's how far Gemelli comes from. Like, I think what people get confused is they just see it.
Take us back, because I think that the foundation is important.
The foundation. The foundation is Durban, and me dropping out of school because I hate school. I'm not a fan of school. And my
you just wanted to cook. I'm assuming.
No, I didn't even want to cook. The cooking came in. I just wanted to party and drink on campus. That was purely what I wanted to do. I came out of boarding school, my first year of varsity. It was great times. I never went to campus. I did go to campus, I lie. I never went to class until first semester exams. Mm-hmm. And one of my boys was like, "Are you ready for exams?" And I'm like,
what exam?
What exams, bro? And then I was like, oh shit, I actually didn't go to school.
Sure.
And then the following semester, I was going to do it all in one semester. I didn't do it again. I carried on partying and drinking. And then that year, my dad passed. And then the following year, and during that first year, I was dabbling in the waitering thing once or twice a week, and it was fun.
Yeah.
And then I realized I could make a living out of it, and I dropped out of school and I started waitering.
So that's where it started.
At 19, yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. That's where it started.
And take us through the journey.
19, started working at a restaurant in Durban. For a guy by the name of Marco Conti, great gentleman. Him and I still get along. His mom taught me Italian food, funny enough. There's this story out here that I went to Italy. I'm a chef. I'm not a chef, bro. I'm just a guy that became a waiter and learned how to cook in an Italian kitchen.
That is Durban. So amazing.
Right? So Marco put me in the kitchen with his mom for 2 years. Well, when I started, I was a waiter with him. If anything, I always say credit must go to that man, because Marco Conti from Durban taught me the game. He taught me most of the game, you know?
Collaboration, I like that. Yeah. But hold that thought, ne? Because I want our viewers to know Alex the human.
Yo.
So what has happened over time? Like, what type of advice do your friends come to you for?
Funny enough, the younger guys come to me, not actually my peers. Mm-hmm. I have a thing. I like seeing other young guys, especially artists.
Yeah.
And artists are anything from a chef to a cameraman to a club owner to. I just like seeing them do well. I wish I had an Andile Kumalo or me when I started. I'd be so much further. So that's my new passion.
Helping other people come up.
My new thing is I just want to see other guys do well.
Sure. And what music do you play in your car? What's your cry music? What's your I need to unleash song?
My music at all times, whether I'm sad, whether I'm happy, is my father, Ricky Rose, Rick Ross, at all times. There's no time of the day. It doesn't matter what mood I'm in. My father has a line for it. My father will tell you what time it is. Rick Ross, my shy. I love him.
Do you know what?
Like, even when I start gym, when I walk in the gym at Knockout Legends, they know 10 o'clock is hip hop time, and they have to start it with Rick Ross. And most of the time, 50% of my workout is Rick Ross.
Hectic.
My daughter's favorite track is Push Song. She always asks, like, Daddy, play Push Song. Push Song is Push It to the Limit by Rick Ross. That's my daughter's favorite song.
Influenced by her daddy.
For sure. For sure.
How do you hype yourself up outside of the music? And how do you stay motivated?
Motivated is, again, back to seeing the people around me grow.
Mm-hmm. But how do you hype yourself up?
How I help myself up is, do I hype myself? How do I? What makes me tick? What makes me want to go to work? How do I hype myself up? That's an interesting question.
Maybe you eat Gemelli food. I don't know.
I don't know. Can we circle back?
Okay, we'll circle back
What
to that
hypes
one.
myself up? Yeah.
When do you feel most supported?
When?
Yeah.
When
by
I'm in the
others.
restaurant. And my team is around me.
And it's not about the people and the numbers sitting?
No, it's about my team and the people in the room.
Oh, wow. That's actually quite powerful because a lot of successful entrepreneurs always circle back to their teams.
No, yeah. Just put me, no matter what we're going through as a unit, no matter what we're going through as a unit, there's a unit of my team that it's okay.
I love that.
Because you know these guys are around you. And there's always everybody has their time where it's not great and they know they have these 10 people to rely on.
Yeah.
No matter how bad it is. So with me as well, I've got my 20, 30. And I'm not joking when I say 20, 30 of these people because everybody has a little part.
Everyone plays a part. Doesn't matter how big, how small.
Yeah.
But every single part contributes to the success of the business.
That's when I'm most at peace. Or at my house.
Oh, that is good.
Yeah.
And who has impacted your entrepreneurial self? So how the type of entrepreneur that you are right now, who has impacted that and who has had a impact on you to become the entrepreneur that you are today?
Truth. Who's impacted? Ask
the
that question
type of
again.
entrepreneur
The type of entrepreneur
that
I am,
you
I just
are
think
today.
I think the type of entrepreneur I am is what I wish my boss was for me.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a single person that's motivating me to become the person I am with my team?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just my team. It's me and how I feel about the squad I've built around me.
Mm.
But who has helped me go from a restaurateur to a businessman is Thabisa Hermanis and Andy Lekumar.
And let's go back to that conversation around collaboration, right?
Mm-hmm.
How important was for you? How important was it for you to get those people into your business? But what also made you realize that you need these people? And how did you find them? And that's a 3-in-1, because a lot of entrepreneurs, they want to know what was the point.
Ooh, that was nice. I like that question. That was a nice question. Hey, that's you. Okay. Ask that question again. Yeah. I've got one question I'm circling back to, and then these 3 questions are really good. Yeah. Ask them again. I want to listen properly.
So back to the collaboration and the people that have helped you. What was the point at what point did you realize you need the help?
Okay, let's start with that question.
Yes.
Can we follow it up with a second and then a third?
Let's do that.
Because you're a lot smarter than me. I cannot work on 3 questions at once. I'm sorry. All right. So the first question is, what?
At what point did you realize you need the help?
When I was in a lot of debt. A lot of debt.
Sure.
Scary amounts of debt. After running a business for 3 years.
And obviously someone had told you that the debt was good.
15 million rand debt.
Or it
was horrible debt.
How did you get into that debt? Which is
by
maybe an important
the wrong accountant and by not knowing the business side of business.
And that's a very important point because financial
Forget about everything else.
Accounting, cash flow management.
Guys, I don't have the brains for that thing. That thing depressed me. I don't have the brains for it. But what I do have the brains for is running a restaurant and making customers happy and making good food and remembering that your child plays 8th man at Grey College. Remembering that you got married to whoever. I remember your mom's name. That's what I do.
Sure. And that's such a powerful point.
And you numbers people can do that.
I often say to people, entrepreneurship is not a maths class. Like you don't need to pass a maths test. So you don't need tutors to come and whip your behind for you to pass a test. So the power of entrepreneurship is there are a lot of things that you can actually outsource.
Realistically speaking, guys, I only have my matric. Let's be honest. I finished matric with maths. I was a killer at. I got an A in maths. Everything else, right? Finished matric and I never went to school after that. Ever. I've never been to a restaurant school. I've never been to a hotel school. I've never been to barman school. I don't have a certificate in wine. Hey, Chief, I do not like school.
Okay, so then let's go back to the people that have helped you. How did you find them? Because a lot of entrepreneurs know that they have issues, they have troubles in their businesses.
I think it was a gift. I knew I was in trouble. My brother, funny enough, Doctor Keitumetse Lekaba.
I love how you call people by name. Like, you're very intentional about the name and the surname. You must know.
What people don't know is that Ntai and I came up with the name Gemelli.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my brother that looks like me. I'm better looking. Hence, I don't look like him. He looks like...
I don't know. I don't want to fight with people's siblings.
Anyway, so yeah, Ntai is like my best friend, one of my best friends, my brother. We fight a lot when he does stupid things. But that's like one of my best. That is arguably... I've got 5 people in my... 3. Maybe Ntai's... Yeah, I've got 3-4 people in my life that are my best friends. Whether they're good for me business-wise is a different conversation. But those are my mates.
Your homies.
Right? Those are my guys I can go to and I cry and I'm like, bro, life is showing me, right? So Ntai and I came up with the name Gemelli. Ntai was like, bro, you're in trouble. I was in financial trouble. And when I opened Gemelli, Ntai told me, there's a friend of mine called Thabiso Hermanus. Thabiso's an accountant. Use him as an accountant. I'm opening this restaurant. I'm just moving, boy. Like, my partners are so and so and so and so. There's just certain people I would never mention. I know the fact that you like that. But these guys I'm not going to mention. And they were the business side of business in my head. Right? To them, we gave you money. Run this restaurant. You got this. So me, I'm like, okay, I'm going to run the restaurant. I'm going to get an accountant from my friend who's a friend, and then got the accountant, and then the accountant was not doing his accounting.
I mean,
as far as I know, I'm not a numbers guy.
So you wouldn't also know.
I meet this guy once a month, once every 3 months, once every 6 months.
He shows you the numbers. You're like, okay, sure. Sign off.
Shut up. What do I know?
Sure.
But I know how to make you a killer pasta.
Killer pasta.
So that's how I got into 21 million rand debt since 2015. 2018, I'm in a lot of million rands debt. And now I'm in trouble. And in no easier English, shit hit the fan. And now it was time for me to humble myself and go back to my brother and be like, yo, I'm in shit. And
I need help.
And he's like, bro, I told you. Call Thabiso Hermanus. I called Thabiso. Thabiso comes in to try help. He looks around. He looks at the paperwork. When I say around, he looks at the numbers. It's not that the guy was in the room. No, he's looking at the numbers.
He's looking at the numbers.
He's like, my boy. No.
Not like this, though.
No, Chief. This is beyond me. For me to do this, I need this other guy.
And then you called the other guy.
And then Thabiso calls this other guy. Some Zulu yellow bone guy, Andile Kuma. Right?
Hey, that's my chairman.
Okay. He's my chairman too. Damn, he's always shouting at us. But funny enough, that same guy, Andile Kumala, I approached when I was trying to get money for Gemelli. And Andile looked at it. A week later, he was like, bro, I just started this other business. I don't know if I should mention it.
No.
But yeah.
I don't know confidentialities.
He just started this other business with this other partner, and he came back to me within a week or two. I don't know if it's a week or two, but it was a very short amount of time, and he was like, we can't afford it. So now, funny enough, 3 years later, Thabiso's calling this guy to be like, hey,
we need to jump in there.
There's a light here that needs help. And chairman comes in, he looks around as well. Asks 2 questions.
Not literally like that.
But like he sniffs around and then comes back to me and asks me 2 questions.
What were the questions?
there was a bit of a rumor in this beautiful town of ours called Gauteng that I was on cocaine. So Anita asked me a question. He's like, there's a speculation and a rumor in the bars and the people I hang out with that you're on cocaine. And I'm like, no, I'm not on cocaine, but I do smoke a lot of marijuana. Don't get that twisted. But I don't touch hard drugs.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay.
Number two,
can you keep the turnover there? You see that number at the top? Because I don't know what turnover. Come on now. What do I
the
know?
top line.
The top line. Now I know top line.
Top line.
I know bottom line. Very big difference. Huge difference. Anyway, so Adile was like, can you keep that number there? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, so I don't understand how you're not making money. How are you in this? How are you in this much trouble? I'm like, bro, if I knew you wouldn't. The fuck are you asking me, bro? What are you asking me? What do you think this is? Look at this guy. I'm like, are you sure you're not the one taking cocaine with these stupid questions of you? If I knew, I wouldn't need you. He's like, all right, let's go.
And then, like, in practical terms for some of the entrepreneurs, what lessons have you learned, or what practices has having these two guys in your business? Like, what have you gotten from it? Because I think a lot of times, people don't, accounting is like, I don't know why entrepreneurs treat it like a grudge purchase. Yeah. And that's why when you tell an entrepreneur that, dude, you can't run away from the accounting fee.
You need a proper accountant. Not even an accounting fee. From
you
accountant.
Need a proper accountant.
Because accountants tell us the truth, man. We think we're rich.
It's like a grudge purchase. You guys just tell us we're
poor. I know. I understand. I know why entrepreneurs hate accountants, because accountants tell you the truth and their real number.
So realistically, how has that helped you in your business, and what are the things that...
What's helped me in my business is that, okay, firstly, you need a back office team, aka accountants, numbers, lawyers. You need those people. It's you don't know everything. So first, listen, you don't know everything. You're great at your craft. You're blessed enough that your business is... You actually might not even be making profit because you don't know. You're blessed enough that your business has people coming in.
Exactly.
And according to you, there's revenue coming in. You're blessed enough to have that. Know that you don't know numbers. You don't understand numbers. Who is the tax man? Who's that guy? Have you met him?
Who? Which guy?
The tax man.
I know the tax man.
I don't know that guy.
Well.
I don't know him. Have you met him?
Commissioner.
Have you seen him? Have you shaken his hand?
The commissioner.
Yo, I don't even know who the tax man is. Every year is a different bra. Why am I always giving a different bra money? That's what an entrepreneur thinks.
Exactly. And It's not, you're not giving them money. It's not your money.
It's not your money.
It's their money.
That's 15%.
It's not your money. It's not your money.
Because I thought it was mine. I didn't know how to give him back his money.
Yeah.
So that's what you need. And you need a group of people, and I think it's depending on how big your business is, that have zero. When I say zero, I mean zero to gain from you being successful.
Sure, and that's a very powerful point. They have zero. Nothing to gain from you being successful. These guys had
zero. They have this. Everybody has this idea that Andile and Tabiso bought into the business. They spend it. No, guys. These guys had zero to gain.
But then touch on the importance of mentorship and just having an advisory board, because that's exactly who these guys are, right?
Those are guys that tell you whether your ideas are good or bad, and if they're good, if they're gonna make money, and if they're gonna make money, let's run the numbers and make sure these ideas of yours. Because you wake up every morning in the shower because you've just smoked a J, and you come up with good ideas, and then these ideas cost us money. But let's just show you what they actually cost. Do you want to do this?
Because then your business becomes validated. I always say you need people to validate your business decisions, and that's why we do numbers.
Validated. They will let you know whether it's a good idea or a bad idea.
From the numbers.
You will answer that question from the numbers.
Because and that's why we do numbers, to make proper decisions for our business.
You have this much money, your idea is going to cost this much, realistically, because you don't know what it's going to cost. It's a great idea, and because you don't plan it, you're just putting money into it as you need things. But if you do a business forecast, let me see. Andy and Tavis will be proud. I've had some I got a forecast. I got one thing right. I'm so proud of me.
You got the lingo, man.
You know what I mean? If you have those guys to do that for you, and the only thing to gain from them doing that is for you to sit back and think about what your decision is.
And touch a little bit on innovation, because You've done so much work around Gemelli
Yeah.
and, innovating and making sure the restaurant
yeah.
has different segments. And,
I'm customer focused.
Mm.
Purely. And I still say, if I had Andile Ntabiso from day one, I don't think I'd be as far as I am. Because they would have run the numbers, and a couple of all my ideas, well, a few of my ideas were right, but at the wrong time, and were financed wrong, and
Mm-hmm.
not that they would have killed the ideas. I think we would have slowed down a lot more.
Oh, I
Instead of
see.
opening Gemelli, then the bar, then you got a prep kitchen. Then because I thought the money was mine, that's in the bank. Everything.
Candids.
I've worked for this thing.
There's
Chief.
suppliers, there's SARS,
This
there's everybody.
It's mine. This money.
It's not your money.
It's not your money. I can remember suppliers. I'm sure you suppliers that were my suppliers before 2018. You guys ate.
And
fine.
tell me, from you being customer centric and customer focused.
So customer focused.
What are the 3 strategies?
So what I do is I build
there?
my business around what my customers need. What I think my customers need, and my customers are me.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. Right?
Got you.
So I built Gemelli because I wanted a family-oriented restaurant, because I got family that live and they don't eat meat that's not basted. And I've got my, what's up, Unc? The North kids that want their food different, So I've got and I come from a big family.
Yeah.
And that's all I wanted. I wanted a restaurant that could cater to a whole family. So this restaurant that could cater to a whole family became very busy. Thank God. Appreciative. And then I had to build a waiting area.
Mm-hmm.
That waiting area is called Phirinyane Bar today. That waiting area used to be for 30 people.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it started off as a waiting area.
It started off as a pure waiting area, 30 people. And then because I'm a waiter and I upsell, I was like, no, man.
People must drink while they're waiting.
So if this guy sits at the bar for 30 minutes,
have a statanyana,
definitely slap a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
Or I can lose him as a customer. Remember, I'm not thinking about the numbers. I'm just thinking about
this customer.
His
experience or her experience.
Yes, the bill is going to be more. Right? Sharp. So I built a waiting area because the restaurant was so busy I had to have a waiting area. That's where it started. And then this young man by the name of Miso, that's another young buck that's phenomenal. He's just an artist, but he's a monster. Anyway, he joined me as a mixologist. And then he started mixing cocktails. And then he has an ear for music. And then the music he played, customers loved.
Oh.
Whether you're white, black, Indian, colored, people just used to vibe to his music. And that made us, the waiting area became a bar. Now I didn't have a waiting area because people would come and sit in the bar. And I'm like, but this is not part of my plan. What? But now I can't kick you out, right?
Yeah. Now you can't kick the person.
So now guess what I do? I extend it with a bit of a deck.
Nice.
So you know what? The outside deck is for you guys that I want to come drink. Botabani.
Listen to music.
Want to listen to music. That's for you guys. The inside is for my customers that are coming to eat, bro. Please. There's still the 30
have a
seats
nice
apart.
dinner, lunchy, what?
Miso, what he sees is an extra waiting area. So let me put another speaker. Let me take the
Oh,
volume.
wow.
Right? So I'm like, it's like that. People started sitting in the car park with umbrellas. And people in Africa love, whether you're black outside or white. We brag, guys. We love to be outside. So now there's a whole restaurant running outside. I could seat 80 people outside now with umbrellas and that little. You must understand the bar could sit 30. The deck area could sit another 30. That outside area could sit another 80. Now you're running a whole other business.
Sure.
My idea, Alessandro Khojane, was to build a waiting area. The customer decided that now we're going to throw
that must be a bar.
Now the party's happening, is great, whatever. That is start hurting the original business. This is Gemelli, which is food, which is food based. So now my customers, now we're talking 5 years into everything. My customers are like, Ale, I hear you. Like my Caucasian customers were my favorite. They're like, because when you come up the deck, it's just people.
Yeah.
And umbrellas.
It can be intimidating.
Live, but it's Kasi with 911 Porsches, GTRs, 10 million Rand Lambos. It's Kasi, but it's, one of my female black customers said to me,
what?
Ale, thank you for Phirinyane. You've allowed us to be our true selves in a great environment. Because you go to a restaurant as a black person, shh, guys, you're making noise, man, for the other table. Come on. Phirinyane, We go to the top, you know?
There's no noise there. There's no noise there.
So my Caucasian customers are like, Ale, it's a little intimidating when you drive up. My older black customers, like the 50-year-olds,
Yeah.
right? The older crowd, like older, the short mans, the accountants.
But even
the
us,
Anila Kumaru.
we also like it.
Yeah, but they'll come to me and they'll be like, hey, Ntonam, you're turning this place into Soweto. Calm down, bro. It's not Kasi here. Just, can you do something about this? I was like, oh, you want me to do something? I'll formalize it. And I built a proper structure now. And that's how Phirinyane became the Phirinyane monster it is, which we're going to extend. Oh, you asked me what we're doing. Yeah.
Hello.
People asked for it.
So now what's going to happen to your parking lot?
It's going to be 11
Smaller.
cars only. Yeah.
Oh, now it's even getting, the competition is getting
You know
worse
what I mean?
and
You got
worse.
to come up there
The
ready.
pressure is getting worse.
You know what I mean?
Worse.
And that's all in your head. It's not mine. It's all in the customer's head. Oh, that's why I'm going to go show off my new car. I didn't plan that. It wasn't my business model to be like, by the way, like there's going to be a ramp. You're going to come up the ramp. You can show off your Porsche.
You can show off your Porsche. You can show off your nice car.
It was the customer that decided that, not me.
That's powerful.
My female customers are like, Ale, this is becoming a bit wild. My older customers are like, Ale, the bar is taking over the restaurant. So we decided to split it. And I put stairs to split the bar from the restaurant.
We love that split.
The restaurant almost doubled in turnover.
Sure.
Because my restaurant customers all
they came back.
And then my older female customers, I always build restaurants around females, by the way. Because guys, you give my burger and chips, they're fine, man. Out of here. Ladies appreciate food.
The other gender.
Understand food. You guys are special, which I love, right? Because you guys love beautiful things.
We love that restaurant. We love the beautiful things.
And you feel like you're in a safe environment.
The restaurant is very beautiful, by the way. We feel safe.
You know what I mean?
You're at home. You can look good. You can look nice.
And you know who makes you feel at home? My team. Not me. Because you get there and you know, this way to make sure if this customer harasses me, I just call Lloyd at the table. And by the way, Lungi sent down.
Your waiters are very good, by the way.
Because they're there for you. They're making great money, but they take care of you. And then my female customers are like, listen, Ale, we want, like, you know, it's a little, even the restaurant is a bit fancy. I don't want to look fancy every day. And you know what women love?
Brunch. Mimosas.
You alcoholics. I love you guys. Oh, you guys are my favorite human beings. You guys. Guys, there's nothing like a pantry Saturday. And women
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
People are beautiful. People are enjoying.
There's people that are beautiful that have showered, that came ready for brunch. And there's other women that just come from a hike in gym gear. And they're
also still beautiful.
And they're beautiful, but they come in gym gear.
Yeah.
Right? It's not even, they appreciate the experience. Women love food. They love
we love
going
the experience.
out.
Also, the
women are so
environment
romantic
counts.
with each other. You guys get dressed for your parties.
We really do.
Like girls will
it
be like, oh
doesn't
my
even
God.
need to be a party.
Yeah, you know,
it can
like,
just be a
and it's all wear black.
Date.
Girls will pitch up in black.
Yeah.
Mauti. There's going to be one or two that just decides. And women don't do that.
No.
So going out I built my businesses around my female customers.
And let me tell you what my team and I are going to do.
What?
And you can hold us accountable and the rest of the people watching this.
Yeah.
We're going to spend a full day at the Gemelli precinct. So we'll get to Pantry at around 10 o'clock.
Yes, please.
And then we'll move to Phirinyane for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
We'll then move to Gemelli for dinner. Mm-hmm. And then Daindao for
No.
after.
No. I have two questions. Does the chair know about this plan and what's the budget? So I know, you know.
He's also more than welcome to join us.
Oh, okay. Amazing.
But the team said we must do it, so we're going to do it.
Let's do it.
And we'll capture the moment. So we'll tell everybody how it felt to be at the Gemelli precinct from literally 12 to 12.
Hi, boo.
12 to 12.
Do it. It's going to be great.
Okay,
go home
great.
and shower and drink some water in between. Please.
All right. Let's go into our final segment where we do tips and tricks for SMMEs. And you still have the question you need to circle back.
What's the question
But
again?
let's get into the tips, right?
Okay.
So the first one is, this one mistake could be costly for you.
Not running the numbers.
Not many people know this, but...
About me or about business?
About business, entrepreneurship, whatever you want to tell them.
It's hard. That thing. Yay. That thing was, yay. Don't do that thing. Don't do that thing. Don't do that thing. It's fine. You're earning a beautiful, don't do that. That thing is hard. It's hard. What entrepreneurs don't tell you is, oh my God, you see the entrepreneur managing his own time. That's hard already. Managing your own time. Entrepreneurship is hard. Hey, don't do that thing. Keep your salary. It's fine.
Difficult.
Leave that thing, man.
All right.
Yeah.
I wish I'd known this advice when I was expanding.
Run your numbers. Sometimes big is not best.
This is how I blend personal passions with business strategy.
Personal passions are human beings. I love seeing people have a good time. My business model is based around my female customers having a great time.
That's very powerful. Good.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go back to that question that we were circling.
Does anybody else remember this question? Because honestly, I heard the question. I didn't ask you guys to say it.
No, not what's news.
What is it?
The question was, what was it?
What
keeps you inspired? Something along those lines.
Yeah. What was it?
No, it wasn't what keeps you inspired.
It was too easy. There's something.
Let's go back to it.
How do you keep yourself hyped?
How do you keep yourself hyped?
How I keep myself hyped is seeing my team grow. I promise you, nothing else hypes me more than seeing my team use laptops. My homies are on laptops sending emails. Arnold is sending emails, guys. Shocking. Shocking. Noxie went from door lady to head of events.
I love that.
She's sending emails to customers. She knows the customer better than I do now. Customers don't call me anymore.
Trying to get a table at Gemelli now.
I know they customers don't even call me anymore. And when customers call me, I have the confidence to just send them Noxie's number. Some people take it personally. Some people take offense.
How do you deal with that, by the way?
It's easy, this thing. The board has taught me how there's two different people. Mm-hmm. You want to hang out with me? Send me a message and say, Ale, I'm having a brand at my house. You want a table at Gemelli? Call Noxie. You want to do an event? Call Noxie.
And how do you deal with customers that want to see you at the restaurant when they come to the restaurant?
Hide. You're at the restaurant. You're having a great meal. Hide. I'm not there. Hide. That's the only way to deal with it. Like, I've learned from past experiences and failed relationships that I need to detach myself from the business. Like, you can work as hard as you want and make as much money as you want, but I've seen many restaurateurs at the age of 50 still running their stores every day. And it's like
they feel obliged to be there.
It's like an achievement.
Yeah.
To be 50 in the restaurant, that's why the food is almost so good, because the owner's always saying, what? You're an idiot. You haven't trained your team enough. You don't trust your team enough to run you're an idiot. Like, it's not an achievement, that thing. It's not an achievement. Any restaurateur that's been running their own stores for 10 years and still in their stores every day, you're failing.
But it also makes it difficult for them to scale, because you also can't be at two places at the same time.
Guys, you don't have a life.
Because right now, how's therapy, by the way, talking about scaling in Cape Town?
It's doing good. Cape Town's a different market, but it's doing good.
That's good. So I think in closing, what other products do you have? I know you have Knockout.
So you guys, I don't have other products. I've got products I'm working on, ideas, and I tell you again, who's my customer?
At Knockout?
The female customer. It's my customer. It's a female. Females are my customers. Guys, yeah, y'all are accessories. You're accessories, because y'all don't even have as much money as women nowadays, because women are killing it. So what is the purpose?
Hello.
You know? Women are killing it out there. Y'all got money. Yo. Guys, women got money out here. Anyway. You know what? I haven't built them something they need. And the only reason why they're spending money somewhere else and not with our brands is because we haven't built it.
For females? Like what type? In the food?
Food. They exist, these stores.
Like health food or?
No, like
where are we going?
People that have children, you know? You have to go to certain restaurants because they're child friendly.
And they can play. The kids can
play. Your kids can give you a break.
I see.
Yeah, okay.
I see. We're looking forward to that.
No, it's going to be a monster. It's not going to just be standard.
Maseko said she's going to have a child because she wants to bring the child to that.
Listen, hey, y'all that are in the same industry, I'm coming.
You're coming for
I'm
more.
excited.
You're
I'm
coming
coming.
for more. What a beautiful conversation. I wish this could go on and on and on.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest lesson I took from you today is around the numbers, guys.
Yay. Guys, please, please understand that Gemelli would not exist without Thabiso Hermanus.
And having a proper accountant.
It was the accountant. Is the accountant.
Having a proper accountant
He
in your
is
business
the accountant.
is so critical.
You need a proper accountant. You need to start understanding the books.
It's not a grudge purchase, accounting services and
need
financial
it. Are you
management.
joking? You have to, or else your business doesn't exist.
Ghana, what did they say? Revenue is that's your vanity, profit is your sanity, but cash is your reality.
Cash? See what I mean? I say, women are my customers, chief. It's over.
Thank you to our guests for that delicious conversations in the ethos of what we do, helping entrepreneurs build and grow their businesses. Don't leave the conversation here. Leave your comments, your questions in the comment section, and we'll get back to them. And don't forget to subscribe to the podcast and also follow us on our social media pages. Go onto the website www.imanentrepreneur.co.za. Get more resources, tools to help you build and grow your business.